Hello, my name is Raina Stotz, and I'm here with Drought today, reporting on a major crisis. In Oklahoma, an escalating drought has caused major upheaval. Drought is commonly caused by high-pressure systems, circulating above an area for an extended period of time, occurring in regions with typically hot and dry climates. One of the most famous droughts, the Midwestern Dust Bowl, began in 1930, assaulting America's Midwest with extreme heat accompanied by drought. Sometimes people even suffered from unrelenting 118-degree heat, causing hundreds to perish from heat stroke. The heat also caused grasshoppers and other crop predatory insects to hatch their eggs in fields and ruin crops. Reporting live from drought-stricken Oklahoma, we have Sandy Cracked. Over to you, Sandy.
Thanks, Raina. This is Sandy Cracked reporting live from Oklahoma for Drought Today. Oklahoma is one of the many states devastated by the Dust Bowl. As you can see, this state is still plagued by drought. We will be reporting about a farm that has been suffering from crop loss and damage, grass fires, dry conditions, and even dust storms, and somehow this tiny farm survived the 5-year Dust Bowl, starting in 1933. Because of such harsh conditions, many Midwestern farmers were forced to leave their hometowns and move west. Many became migrant farm laborers working under harsh conditions with very little pay. Dust storms also had medical and health repercussions, landing many in critical condition from dust that settled in their lungs. Many more died of starvation, and those affected lost everything: their home, their livelihood, their normal way of life, and creating long-lasting economic effects. Here's 93-year-old Texan A.D. Kirk reporting to us about his experience with the Dust Bowl.
It's one big flat as I can see. So when you see a storm coming, you can see it miles off. And then we were sitting, me and Ma, we were on the porch, and we saw a black cloud. It wasn't like no storm cloud though. It wasn't a thunderstorm. It was just like a black wall. Black wall, that's what it was. It came at us, and it kept coming down at us, and we didn't know what the heck it was. And then all of a sudden, boom, it hit, and it was just dirt and nasty. Everything wiped out. I couldn't see a darn thing. Couldn't see the hand in front of your face when it was coming through there. It was like nothing I'd ever seen before. But then it been coming all the time. It becomes all the time. In fact, start to pick up now. You probably ought to get on the inside because it's going to hit and it's going to make you miserable. All right? Girls, go on now.
Oh, well, I guess that's our cue to wrap up. Well, thanks for being with us on Drought Today. Run! Run! Go back to Raina Stopped!
Although drought is not as glorified as other disasters, the economic impact is greater than floods and hurricanes combined. Each year, the average cost of drought in the U.S. ranges from $6 billion to $8 billion. People suffer from water shortages, livestock and wildlife death, crop loss, soil erosion, wildfires, and dust storms. Hot days also increase breathing difficulties from pollution. Yet, when drought affects food and water supply, people are forced to move or rely on donated food. They can also adapt to chronic drought by conserving water and keeping cool. On continents such as Africa, Asia, and Australia, the loss of crops and cattle almost always leads to human suffering. In addition to the impacts on people, land degradation occurs, which is the process of turning an area into a desert. 25,000 square miles of Earth's surface is turned into desert each year. The exposed soil of a desert is susceptible to erosion by wind and rain. Additionally, hot weather raises human body temperatures, causing dehydration, heat exhaustion, and heat stroke. In severe droughts, aquifers, which are underground water reservoirs that replenish rivers and lakes, often go dry. Only dirty, non-potable water is available. This disease-ridden water wildly increases the dangers of drought. As you can see, drought is a very unpredictable and devastating disaster.